What is going on, guys? It is your boy TKD123 here back in a video, and I am so excited to be back here on this channel here at PlayStation Source. I've been on vacation for about a week and some change until I finally just got back, and there's a lot of things that went down here involving PlayStation that I would like to talk about today, but specifically we're going to go over the San Diego Comic-Con news on Spider-Man PS4. Now, first up here on the dock, of course, we have our pre-order suits. These are different iterations of the Spider-Man suit that we'll be able to get if you pre-order the game. However, if you don't want to unlock them in the normal fashion, they will be able to be unlocked in the normal base game without pre-ordering. So don't, worry about that. You will be able to get these skins and these suits, through unlocking it in a more traditional means of unlocking a suit in a Spider-Man game. However, they were promised 3 different pre-order suits, and we got the first 2, which is the Spider-Punk suit. Yes, it is still garbage. It's still trash. There's no way you can change my mind on that. Sorry, guys. It's still garbage. But then we also have the Iron Spider suit from the Avengers Infinity War movie, so that's pretty cool as well. But now we will be getting another suit, the third and final suit for pre-ordering the game, and that is the Velocity suit. And guys, let me tell you something. It looks super sleek and futuristic with seemingly glowing like teal accents as well on the suit all across it. It looks really great. It's a very, very cool design. I love the way they did this Velocity suit as well. And this is actually a suit that I think I might actually want to rock in the game, because me, at least with me, I don't know about you guys, but at least with me on the open world game, I prefer to have the character be the default type of aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to change it because I feel like it would kind of just be weird to, have this, person that I am playing as have this random costume that he wouldn't have played as in the regular, story of the game. So that's just my take on it. But I actually might switch this Velocity suit sometimes because I think it's a really, really cool design. It looks really great and everything. And so at least for me, I'm probably going to rock the default Insomniac Spider-Man suit, as well as another suit that we'll talk about in a little bit here in the video. While that third suit is really cool to hear from San Diego Comic-Con, we also got a brand new story trailer as well for the game, and that also followed a blog post later on as well. And said blog post said, quote, "As part of the panel, we showed off our latest story trailer, which had a first look at our original take on Silver Sable, a longtime anti-hero popularized in the pages of the Amazing Spider-Man in our game. And you can finally hear Norman Osborn himself speak. As you saw in the trailer, as events in the city begin to escalate in Marvel Spider-Man, Osborn is willing to take no risks during his re-election bid. He hires Silver Sable and her mercenary organization to restore order to the city, which includes stopping someone he believes is contributing to the mayhem Spider-Man." We also get a glimpse of Spider-Man, MJ, and Miles Morales together for the first time. One of the game's themes is partnership, and there's a little glimpse showing that Spider-Man is even greater if he relies on help from his friends. Now look, I don't know much about Silver Sable, but according to her wiki, she's a, quote, "mercenary hunter of war criminals, the leader of the Wild Pack, and owner of Silver Sable International. Although sometimes a legitimate mercenary, her methods and motives have brought her into conflict with other superheroes. Occasionally, she is seen as an ally of Spider-Man and other heroes." And so we can clearly see here that Insomniac is definitely taking its creative freedom here and making her hired by Osborn to assist in taking out Spider-Man, as opposed to being an ally in the comics that she was sometimes with Spider-Man. So it's pretty cool to see that as well. And who knows, maybe by the end of the game, she may turn around and move forward as an ally to Spider-Man after the events of the game. But a major takeaway here was seeing how involved Miles was in the game. I thought he'd be a character that's just in the world and wouldn't be used as much in game, but the opposite seems to be happening. He seems to be full on helping Peter and MJ, and I'm also curious to see if we'll ever see Miles put on a suit and help out Spider-Man in combat. After all, he does call Peter Coach in the trailer. It could be my wishful thinking, but maybe he says Coach in a more literal way than what we think.
Alright, well, call the play, Coach.
Also, one more thing that could have easily been missed in the trailer, which seamless plug I tweeted about on the PS Source Vids account. Make sure to check out that as well on Twitter. But it was another Spider-Man suit depicting a much more original style look. This one looks so good and clean. It was in the middle of the trailer. It was during like a combat scene, so it was super, super quick. If you brushed through it and weren't pausing, I'm sure you would have missed it, but it looks so clean in this trailer and everything. And it's not the one that Insomniac designed. It's one of the ones that look like an original style, Spider-Man 2 that we're all pretty used to as well. And so I feel like I might rock this one, as well as the Insomniac design suit, as well as the Velocity suit. As you can see here, there are already too many suits I want to rock in this game. So I guess we'll see how this all pans out when the game comes out. They also announced some casting in the game as well. So we have Stephen O'Young playing Mr. Negative / Martin Lee, and we have Laura Bailey as Mary Jane Watson, which is extremely cool because Laura Bailey was Nadine in Uncharted, as well as another unrevealed role in The Last of Us Part 2. So pretty cool to see that there as well. And while the trailer was great, it is a super, super good, well done trailer. I am pretty much okay with with not getting another trailer for this game here on now. I just want this game to come out on September 7th, and it could not come any sooner. And if you cannot wait to listen to that sweet Spider-Man soundtrack of the game, it is being released on vinyl from Mondo, and it's up for pre-order right now as well. So this set comes with a 2-disc record collection, and it comes packaged in a gatefold jacket with original artwork from Craig Drake, and it features a red disc and a blue disc and a black disc. So pretty cool stuff to see right there and everything. They all different colors and all that good stuff. Really cool. Fits in with the Spider-Man type of, you know, hue tones and hue combinations. Really cool to see that. And it's only for $35, so it's pretty cheap as well. So if you're interested, I'll put a link down in the description. And lastly, here on the dock, we have limited edition consoles. Thank the Lord we got these for this game, and we got some that are really dope in design. They look really good. They're red with that white Spider-Man logo. These consoles look stunning. Like, to me, if the Days of Play had a Pro variant, I would definitely get that PS4 Pro, but under that, it would probably be this one because it looks so good as well. So the limited edition Spider-Man consoles come in the regular PS4 and Pro variant as well, so if you want to do either or, you can do that for yourself. It comes in a 1TB hard drive for both of them, and has a red and white console, obviously, that we talked about, and you can see on the screen here. It's a DualShock 4 design as well that looks dope as fuck, and it also comes with a physical copy of the game and a voucher code for the 3-chapter DLC for the game called The City That Never Sleeps, that we detailed in another video that I'll link down below as well. And so essentially, if you're going to pick up the base PS4 bundle or the Pro bundle, they are both identical and contain the same things, except that the PS4 Pro version will cost $400, and I'm assuming that the regular PS4 bundle, it isn't priced, but I'm pretty sure it'll be around $300 as far as I'm aware. And for whatever reason, let's say you really want the game and want a new PS4, but don't want the design of the console, which I don't know how you couldn't want this design, but if for some reason you don't want the design, they also have a bunch of other bundles as well that feature the regular design PS4 and PS4 Pro that come in 500GB, 1TB options, Pro or not Pro, and there's even the option to have 2 controllers if you wanted to as well, but I'll have them all up here on the video so you can see and pause and check out which SKU you might want to pick up. And that has been my time here on this video. If you all enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video, as well as stay subscribed to PlayStation Shorts for the latest and greatest in PlayStation, and make sure to also check out the description where you can find the Instagram and Twitter to follow us on there. Thank you all for watching, and as always, catch you in the next one.